we have a NFL's highest paid players at each position currently right here, man. I just thought this was an interesting graphic to really look and just visualize the highest paid cats in this league, man. Does anything, I guess my initial question is, does any player, anything stick out when you look at this? Is there anybody where you're like, damn, like this guy, I wouldn't think that this guy would be the highest paid representative, or do you think this all looks kind of normal and looks fair to you?
Trevor Lawrence.
That's the one guy, right? I agree, 100%.
Jacksonville don't have any balls to do what Miami's doing.
Yeah.
Like if I'm an organization, I'm not paying Trevor Lawrence just because of sequencing. Like if he would have signed this deal before Herbert, Burrow, Lamar, all those guys redid their deals, he wouldn't have gotten the amount he got. And so Miami's telling Tua, we don't give a damn what the market doing. You ain't worth that. So you play hard. I would have did Trevor the same way. Trevor hadn't played at Joe Burrow level. He hadn't played better than Herbert. Like, I know they beat him in the playoffs, but I mean, come on, man. That's probably the only one on the list. Everybody else is a flat baller.
Yeah, that's true, man. And the one thing that I guess stands out for me is that just looking at each position group, right? I think every position group outside of quarterback, I feel like they get it right. You know, you see the guy who's either, I guess, globally or nationally kind of considered the best player in the league, or could be considered the best player at their position, being the highest paid. You look at Travis Kelce. Like, a lot of people say he's still the best tight end in the league. No question. We're cool with that. Christian McCaffrey. Some people say he's the best running back in the league. If you say that, cool. No, there's no argument there. With a lot of these players, Roquan Smith, the list goes on and on. But quarterback is the one position where we've talked about it before. You get paid for the position and not because of your talent and your production. And I just wish that, I understand the importance of the quarterback position. I just wish that they would keep it kind of even across every single position. Like, you eat what you kill. You earn what you produce. And I think they get it right at every other position outside of QB. It's the one position where it's like you just get paid because of what you play.
Hey, before I get out of here, you know what's going to be fascinating? When Christian McCaffrey is up for an extension.
I don't think
basically the league has said we're not paying the running back.
Yeah.
I'm going to be fascinated when McCaffrey comes up.
You know what's going to be fascinating to me? First of all, I think personally, this is me, and I might be biased, but I'm just going off results and what he does for his team. I think Max Crosby is single-handedly the best defensive player in NFL, period. And I think he's well more deserving than Bosa. I mean, I'm being honest. That's just my opinion. He's there every game. He plays through everything. And what he does for that team in many more ways than just get sacks and disrupt tackles and quarterbacks, I think he's the best defensive player in football, and I think he'll be the highest paid defensive player ever because of what his brand is doing right now. I think it matters, and his brand is actually – he's doing a hell of a job with what he's doing, and his brand is taking off. I'm going to get him on the show here next week, hopefully. His brand is taking off like this. I think he'll be the highest paid defensive player when it's all said and done, which will be – it'd be very interesting. I think him and Christian McCaffrey are very interesting guys to watch, for sure.
So Crosby just signed a 4-year, $94 million deal. So what's that, 24 a year, something like that?
Yeah, something like that, ballpark.
I think he got a big signing bonus, though, didn't he?
Sure he did. He's a baller, man. The thing I like about him is his effort.
Like, signing, 53 guaranteed.
Yeah, so he's set for life. Hopefully he's set for life. And
I love it because he's just a hustler, man. You could tell he came from the MAC. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I'm biased. You know, I play Eastern Michigan every single year, but like, I just think the way he plays on the football field is like, he don't play like he a superstar. You know, like he play out there like he's a guy trying to make the team still.
I got an honest question for you, and I'm not like poking jokes at you. When you go to a MAC school, do you feel like you played college football? Just because y'all play all those weekday games. Like, y'all be playing on Tuesday, Wednesday, like Monday at lunchtime.
Hey, Shaun, I couldn't imagine coaching that.
The thing is, though, those games don't come until, like, the end of the season. So, like, the first, like, 7 weeks, I think the first, like, 7-8 weeks is, like, regular Saturday games. And, like, when I played my freshman year, I went up to Clemson and played at Clemson against Taj Boyd and D-Hop and those guys. We went and played Virginia, we played USF. We played. So, yeah, I very much still feels the exact same way. I mean, again, I didn't pay in SEC, so I'm not going to say the exact same way. But I'm saying if 100% feels like I played college football. 1000%.
Really, not anymore though. They start right out the gate on Tuesday, Wednesday. They play every day of the fucking week. It's hard to watch. I couldn't imagine Shaun coaching that and prepping that shit because you're prepping Saturday and Sunday.
And the reason I asked JB was it's like you watching Saturday games every Saturday because y'all played like Tuesday.
Yeah, and it's like how do you manage and keep your kids' attention like throughout the week? You know how hard it is on a bye week. That's basically
it's just your week is just structured differently. But like I said, overall, and maybe the schedule's different now, but overall, we would have like 2-3 max like weekday games. It'd be like a Thursday, it might be a Thursday opener to start the season. But that a lot of people start their season off on a Thursday. Like that's not just a MAC thing. But then around Thanksgiving is usually when we have like we'll have a Tuesday MACtion, Wednesday MACtion, and like so like. 9 of our games is regular old Saturday games, just like everybody else.
But we got to move on because nobody cares about the MAC.